Ettore Majorana was born in sunny Sicily, in a town called Catania, way back in 1906. Imagine the warm Italian air, the ancient streets. This was the world that welcomed a truly remarkable mind. His family was well regarded, and from a very young age, Ettore showed he was different. He wasn't just playing with toys, his mind was already exploring, questioning. He saw the world with a unique clarity. Numbers and patterns fascinated him. He possessed an astonishing ability for mental calculations. It was clear, even then, that a special intellect was blossoming under the Mediterranean sun. His love for mathematics was profound. It was more than just a subject at school. For Ettore, mathematics was a language. It was the language of the universe itself. He devoured books, solved complex problems with an ease that stunned his teachers. Imagine a young boy, not much older than primary school, tackling calculations that would challenge university students. This wasn't just talent. It was a deep, burning passion. He found beauty in logic, in the elegant dance of equations. This early love for numbers would become the bedrock of his future explorations into the deepest secrets of nature. Initially, Ettore began studying engineering. It seemed a practical path, but the allure of fundamental questions was too strong. The great physicist Enrico Fermi recognized his extraordinary potential. Fermi was gathering a group of brilliant young scientists in Rome. They were known as the Via Panisperna boys. Majorana joined them, and it was here his journey into theoretical physics truly began. He found his calling. He wanted to understand the very fabric of reality, the atoms, the forces that hold everything together. This was a pivotal moment, a shift towards destiny. His mind worked with incredible speed and precision. Stories abound of his ability to perform complex calculations entirely in his head. He could arrive at solutions faster than his colleagues using paper and pen, sometimes even faster than early calculating machines. This mental agility was legendary. It wasn't just about speed. It was about a deep, intuitive grasp of physical principles. He didn't just learn physics. He seemed to breathe it, to feel it. His peers were often in awe, recognizing that they were in the presence of a truly exceptional intellect, one that saw the universe in a way few ever could. Ettore Majorana approached physics with an almost painful sense of perfectionism. He was incredibly critical of his own work. This meant he often hesitated to share his brilliant ideas with the wider world. He wasn't driven by the desire for fame or accolades. His quest was for truth, for an understanding that was complete and unassailable. He would wrestle with concepts, refine his theories, pushing for absolute clarity. This internal standard was so high that some of his most profound insights remained hidden in his notebooks for years. He sought the essence of things, the elegant simplicity underlying complex phenomena. One of his most revolutionary ideas was the concept of the Majorana fermion. Imagine a particle, a tiny building block of the universe. Now imagine this particle is its own antiparticle. It's a mind-bending thought. Most particles have an antimatter counterpart, an opposite. When they meet, they annihilate. But a Majorana particle would be different. It would be a fundamental entity that contains its own opposition. This was a radical departure from the accepted physics of his time. It opened up entirely new ways of thinking about the nature of matter itself. It was a glimpse into a deeper, stranger reality. The implications of such a particle are vast. Scientists today believe Majorana fermions could help us understand the mystery of neutrino masses. Neutrinos are tiny, elusive particles that pass through us all the time. Understanding their mass is a major puzzle in physics. Majorana's idea might hold the key. It could also be connected to the enigma of dark matter, the invisible substance that makes up most of the matter in the universe. His theoretical work from decades ago continues to inspire and guide cutting-edge research. His ideas were truly ahead of their time, seeds of future discoveries. Beyond the famous Majorana particle, his intellect touched many areas of physics. He made significant contributions to understanding nuclear forces, the very glue that holds the heart of atoms together. He also delved into atomic spectroscopy, studying how atoms absorb and emit light, which tells us so much about their structure. Though he published little, his notebooks, examined after he vanished, revealed the extraordinary depth and breadth of his thinking. He had an uncanny ability to cut through complexity and identify the fundamental principles at play. His solutions were often strikingly elegant and profoundly insightful, revealing connections others had missed. Ettore Majorana's brilliance did not go unnoticed by the titans of physics. Enrico Fermi, himself a Nobel laureate, held Majorana in the highest esteem. Fermi famously said that there are many categories of scientists, but geniuses like Galileo and Newton are rare. He placed Majorana firmly in that exceptional category. Fermi often tried to coax Ettore into publishing his work, knowing its profound importance. He recognized that Majorana's mind operated on a different plane, capable of insights that could reshape our understanding of the cosmos. Their relationship was one of deep mutual respect, though Fermi often despaired at Majorana's reluctance to share his gifts. Majorana's intellectual journey also took him beyond Italy. He spent time in Germany with Werner Heisenberg, another giant of quantum mechanics. He visited Niels Bohr in Copenhagen, the heart of atomic physics research. These were the places where the quantum revolution was unfolding. He engaged in profound discussions with these leading minds, challenging their ideas and offering his own unique perspectives. They, too, were struck by his extraordinary intellect. He wasn't just learning from them. He was contributing at the highest level, absorbing new theories and pushing the boundaries of knowledge with his incisive questions and original thoughts. Why was he considered such a genius? It wasn't just his raw intelligence or his mathematical prowess, it was his profound intuition, his almost supernatural ability to see into the heart of physical problems. He could grasp incredibly complex concepts with astonishing speed and clarity. He often anticipated discoveries that others would only make years or even decades later. His colleagues spoke of him with a sense of awe, describing his mind as something truly special, almost otherworldly. He seemed to possess a direct line to the underlying truths of the universe, a vision that transcended conventional thinking. Yet despite this recognition, Majorana was a deeply private and introverted person. He shied away from the limelight and the competitive hustle of academic life. He was not interested in fame or building a career in the conventional sense. He preferred solitude, the quiet space where he could engage in deep thought, wrestling with the universe's grandest puzzles. This reluctance to self-promote, this humility only added to his enigmatic aura. He found contentment in the pursuit of knowledge itself, rather than the external rewards it might bring. This made him a rare and fascinating figure in the world of science. In March 1938, the world of physics was shaken. Ettore Majorana, at the peak of his intellectual powers, vanished. He had taken a boat trip from Palermo to Naples. Then, he simply disappeared. There were some cryptic letters sent to his family and to a colleague, Antonio Carelli, hinting at a decision, but offering no clear explanation. The reasons behind his disappearance remain one of science's most enduring mysteries. Was it a carefully planned escape from a world he found increasingly troubling? Or was it a more tragic personal decision? The questions linger, unanswered. Numerous theories have emerged over the decades. Some suggest he retreated to a monastery, seeking a life of quiet contemplation away from the world. Others speculate he may have fled Europe, perhaps to South America, foreseeing the turmoil of the coming World War. The possibility of suicide has also been considered, given his sometimes melancholic nature. Despite investigations and countless speculations, no conclusive evidence has ever surfaced to solve the riddle of his fate. This profound mystery has, in a way, amplified his legend, turning him into an almost mythical figure in the history of science. Despite his physical absence, Ettore Majorana's ideas are more alive than ever. The search for the Majorana particle, that elusive entity which is its own antiparticle, continues with great intensity in laboratories around the world. His theoretical work has found surprising applications in emerging fields like quantum computing, which promises to revolutionize technology. His insights into neutrino physics and other fundamental questions still guide and inspire researchers. Physicists continue to study his notebooks, uncovering fresh pearls of wisdom. He laid foundations upon which future generations are still building their understanding of the universe. So why do we remember Ettore Majorana today? It is not just for the haunting mystery of his disappearance, captivating as that is. We remember him for the sheer brilliance of his mind. We remember him for his profound and often prescient contributions to our understanding of the physical world. He was a unique star, burning incredibly brightly, albeit briefly, in the scientific firmament. His story is a powerful reminder of the extraordinary capacity of human intellect, the drive to explore the unknown, and the enduring power of ideas. He inspires us to keep questioning, to look deeper, and to marvel at the wonders of the cosmos he sought to comprehend.